Good morning, everyone. We are the group that will be discussing one of Rizal's poem entitled Gran Consuelo en la Mayor Desdicha, or Great Solace and Great Misfortune. The poster that can be seen in the presentation was illustrated by Eve Cruz and Jessica Ocampo. Let us begin with the details of the poem.
In 1877, Rizal's final year in Ateneo, he was writing a poem that described the tragic life of Christopher Columbus called The Great Solace in Great Misfortune. Overall, this poem was created by Rizal that portrays the Spaniard's life, exploration, and achievements that brought a significant change in the development of society. The purpose of this poem is to acknowledge the efforts and bravery of Christopher Columbus. Moreover, it discusses their experiences in the wilderness of the sea and hunt treasures to help their beloved country to prosper and long live. Also, results want to illuminate the determination, immeasurable love, and sacrifice of Christopher Columbus for Spain to acquire the pinnacle of glory among another country that has the same interest.
The poem started with the introduction of Christopher Columbus, the man on the right side of the poster. Rizal described him as a great admiral sent by Spain to explore the vast Atlantic Ocean. Such an ocean was typified by a huge body of water with series of waves we included. The flag of Spain on the ship signifies the country itself, while the flag with the cross symbol constitutes to the goal of the said country to spread Christianity. The fire that encompasses the island conveys that there is hope and good fortune on that place where the chieftain ruled, because had it not been to the people of that island, the admiral won't be able to acquire the resources that he received from them. Among those resources that he desired to have the most is gold, which we put on the center part of the poster. The man surrounded by the flame on the left side of the poster was the cacique. On the third to fifth stanzas, it was stated that Columbus and his men were able to visit a cacique who had been courteous and kind to them, considering that they received a colossal bar of gold. A few days later, in the midst of the night, all of his crew decided to get some rest except for a young boy instructed to be on guard. Columbus was drowsy during that moment and eventually was able to get to his senses, as he felt sorry for leaving the steering to ship's boys. Moreover, the image of the ship that we put at the center was the Santa Maria, their flagship, the one in which Columbus used for sailing. What's more is that there are silhouettes of boats loaded with men that can be seen near the ship in the middle. They are portrayals of Columbus' men who did not listen to his orders. Meanwhile, the depiction of Columbus crying on the lower right side of the poster manifests his agony as Santa Maria, his ship, reaching its end. This was very evident on the 6th to 8th stanza, as it was mentioned that unexpected turn of events began when they encountered strong ocean waves creeping steadily towards them. Columbus did not lose hope and gave an order to his crew to do something that would prevent any possible damage to their ship. He did try to return and save the caravel from sinking, but unfortunately, he knew that it was too late and decided instead to rescue his men who were in the ship. As it turned out, Columbus and his men were disheartened. Even Vicentianos, the captain of the ship Pinta, the man on the lower left side of the poster, tried to put a stop on the water that keeps on coming inside the ship Santa Maria, but eventually failed. Afterwards, the images of a tribe leader and native settlers in the illustration symbolize the Cacique and Indians who made an effort to console the admiral after the tragic event. This was shown in the 14th stanza of the poem, as the people of the village made a joyful celebration for him. The reason also why the natives seemed to be hiding in the poster is because they were frightened of the weapons demonstrated to them by the group of Columbus during the martial contest as part of the games, particularly weapons like cannon, musket, and then harquebuses that are inside the flaming figure, which were shown to the natives. After the festivities that were held for him, the admiral prepared for his departure and wished to leave some men that will safeguard the beautiful island and its people with the flag of Spanish nation nailed on it.
Right after the great misfortune of Columbus, a sense of relief and warm weather felt given by the natives of the islands where they decided to stay. The Kakik and the people of the island consoled Columbus for them not to grieve anymore due to the loss of Santa Maria ship. He had received great things from these peoples, including gold, the warm welcome, and the kind treatment. These things surely gave rest to Admiral's weary and saddened heart, given the fact that he showed the natives their weapons and left some of his men to protect the island and the people from other dangerous tribes.